Hey guys, welcome back to The Wandering Wind, and today I'm starting a new series called Far Out Facts, where I delve into certain things that I find interesting and also very far out, awesome in the young kids terminology. Young kids, I sound like I'm 50 instead of 30. I'm not even 30 yet. But anyway, so I'm going to delve in today to something that I experienced for myself yesterday with a comment on my latest video where I'd mentioned something about it's tragic that a lot of the entertainers that made us laugh also end up being the ones that hurt the worst. And I'd cited Bobby McFerrin as one who had ended up with suicide. And despite my remembering that he'd done that, he's alive and well, as pointed out by a commenter that I appreciate his input in this. Steve McGrath, thank you so much for commenting and bringing this to my attention. So, what is this stemming from? Well, it's something called the Mandela effect, named for Nelson Mandela, who was a South African human rights activist who also became president of South Africa, but who, through the collective memory of a lot of people, has been misremembered as dying in prison during the 1980s, while he actually died in 2013. Therefore, this is named most famously after his case. But there are other really prevalent examples, like the death of Billy Graham, where so many things that people remembered Billy Graham being dead, but instead they feel like that was being confused with his retirement. Billy Graham is one of the world's most popular televangelists of the day, after Billy Sunday, who preceded him as a huge televangelist and revival minister. Many people recall a portrait of Henry VIII holding a turkey leg in one hand. Many people also misremember McDonald's, MC, being spelled McDonald's, M-A-C. I mean, seriously, there have been so many different errors in memory through the years. Why is this? Well, one of the common theories as to why this occurs is that we are hopping timelines. We are constantly hopping through alternate realities where certain things have happened and certain things have not. And we are remembering events from a previous timeline that did not occur in this one. Think of it this way. Think of it like, okay, say I'm in a pond over here, and in this pond there is a bright orange koi fish. And I remember this koi fish very distinctively. But one day, without my awareness, I moved over to this other pond where there's no orange koi fish. I clearly remember it, but there has never been an orange koi fish in this pond over here. I remember the previous pond and the koi fish in it, but the new pond has none, but I still remember the old one. And neither pond is aware of each other. So it's like that, really. It's about as simple as that. People have theorized for centuries, pretty much, about the idea of alternate realities, whether it's in the form of religion and mythology and the existence of a heaven or a hell or an afterlife of some kind, or more recently, quantum theory and the idea of alternative universes where anything and everything that could and did ever happen has happened, where you and I might have made a completely opposite choice to one of the most important decisions of our lives, and therefore in this alternate universe, we are living a completely opposite life to the one we live now, or even alternative universes where the laws of physics as you and I know it don't exist. And these and other theories have been out there for so long, and yet, with the Mandela effect, we're seeing some of the most prominent memory-linked evidence for this, as well as things like apparitions and ghosts, aliens and stuff like that. There are a lot of different Mandela effect-related things. There are a lot of different alternate reality linked. I mean, okay, think about one of the most famous children's books. It's about this family of bears that have daily adventures and stuff like that. They even have a TV show, an animated TV show. If you came up with the idea of the Berenstain Bears versus the Berenstain Bears, you've been experiencing the Mandela effect. The Berenstain Bears have always been spelled that way, A-I-N. But for a lot of people, they remember the Berenstain or Berenstein Bears, E-I-N. And it's really, really interesting how this happens. It seems like it might be a bit of a twist of logic to think that so many people get it wrong. And this might be a great argument for atheists to say, well, what about Christians? What about their supposed... Let's not go there. Let's just stop there, right there. But really, it's about the same kind of concept, the same kind of principle with it. But it really is a fascinating concept. So I hope to continue this Far Out Facts series in the future. And if I do, I hope to come up with even more interesting and fun things for you to think about. They're not conspiracy theories. They're far out facts, okay? There's a difference. YouTube, don't demonetize me if I ever do get monetized. Please. Have a wonderful day, guys. And until next time, I love you very much. And I'll see you again soon on Far Out Facts.